This motherfucker hard, KJ.
Welcome back to our Six Connection. We are so glad to have y'all. If y'all been here from Connection 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5,
we rock with you.
Yeah,
we rock with you.
We appreciate you guys on Wind Down Wednesday.
Cause last week,
yes, yes,
I enjoyed.
I did too. All right, y'all. So y'all already know who it is. Well, y'all don't know who it is because I'm new. It's your girl Riesling.
Hold on, we ain't gonna laugh about that and keep skipping over shit.
It's your girl OG, sis.
OG, hold on, OG.
No, it's your girl Riri.
Right, it's the reason for me.
It's Riri.
Cause it was Chardonnay.
Yeah, I'm not Chardonnay no more. She old. It's your girl Bia Thrones, y'all. Thank y'all for being here with us.
Thank you, boo. I'm gonna let you do it again, OG.
All right, it's your OG sis. Letitia, divine
big
daughter,
sis.
mother, no drama.
No drama. Yeah.
What's up, sis? It's your sis, country bae. They sure what's up.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So today we are talking about insecurities and self-sabotage, y'all.
What, girl?
Y'all, I was dreading this.
The same. I gotta agree. The same. Because it literally has made me go back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It makes traumas.
Yes, it makes you go back to your traumas. It also makes you go back to the day you started with your insecurities. And that is tough.
Very much.
So let's get into it, y'all. All right, so I want to start off with an icebreaker. You know your girl Riri like to start off with an icebreaker. So the icebreaker that I have today is, what lies do you tell yourself?
Ooh.
Right? So, I'll go first just to give y'all an example so y'all can think about it.
Okay.
So the lies that I tell myself is I'm not doing enough. I always feel like I'm not doing enough because I don't want to become complacent. When I was in the military, we had a term that says complacency kills. Now that was literal speaking. Now complacency did kill.
Imagine.
Yes, but when I got out the military and I entered the civilian world, the complacency kills meant like just being stagnant, the word we like to use. Just not moving forward, not no ambition and things like that. And although I'm a very ambitious person, I just sometimes feel like I'm not doing enough. I could. It's more that I could be doing to accomplish my goals, to accomplish my dreams, and to be a better mom, to be a better be better in my career, just things like that. So that's what I'm saying.
And I just want to touch on what you said. I think sometimes we're so focused on the goal that we forget to enjoy the moment and to really see where we have come from.
Yeah.
Like you in a place right now that you prayed for, but then you like, but I got more goals and I got more to do and I got so much more that I can be doing.
Yep.
And I think a lot that I tell myself is, you don't belong here. And I think that comes from a feeling of, I wouldn't say low self-worth, because let's be clear, I definitely have higher self-esteem than I've had, but sometimes you just like, do I really belong here? Like in this place, in this season, at this time? Because there was a time when here was unfamiliar. And we get so familiar with trauma that when we get to a different place,
to a healthy place. To a healthy place. Yeah. We
you're not used to it.
Yeah. How about you, sis?
I can say what I've lied to myself on is being okay. When I wasn't okay.
Oh, that's good.
I always try to save face. Not saying like financial, not saying, but mentally not okay. Like I can't do it because I'm always, sure, yes, got it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, sure, I can take care of it. I got it. And then it seemed like no one knew that I wasn't okay.
And you really didn't have it.
I was not okay. Like sis was in a breakdown. Sis was like feeling insecure, and I was feeling unaware of myself. But I can say that my insecurities and where I doubted myself was that I wasn't okay.
I can relate.
Oh, I love that, sis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, I love that. So I want to ask you guys, what point in your lives did you know that you became insecure? Now, what I will say is, I know for me as an adult, I had to go back and look like, dang, when did I become insecure? Like, what happened? So what, like, events in your life that took place when you realized now as an adult, where you are now, that there was that you entered an insecure area in your life?
Okay, so over the course of my life, I've had several insecurities, be it physical, be it with family, with job, but my earliest memory of physical insecurities would have been childhood. Wow. Like growing up in the late 80s and 90s, colorism was a thing. Like it was heavy. Like we are beautiful brown women, but the standard of beauty was European. It was very fair skin. It was super long straight hair, and I was a brown girl with bushy hair, and people would say things like, "Oh, she cute for a brown skin girl."
Oh,
Have you ever heard that?
Even the saying, "You're cute for a dark skinned girl." And I'm like, what does that mean? I think dark skinned women. I want to say this. I think dark skinned women are beautiful. My daughter is dark skinned, and I love her complexion.
Yes,
I love her skin.
I love all of us.
I do too. All shades.
Absolutely.
And I think some of the trauma from colorism boils into other things. Like I've had friends that had difficulties with their shade of color, so they will cast that out on other lighter colors.
Yeah, that's a projection, and that's exactly what colorism is, whether it's one end of the spectrum to the not. And that insecurity is something that I love, where things are going down. Natural beauty is celebrated. Like, sis got her fur right. Get into it.
Yes, get into it.
Get into these braids. Like,
yes,
get into it. But when I was younger, y'all, I'm dead serious. Like, people were breaking their hair off. And I'm not coming for relaxing. So healthy hair is good hair.
Because she was a permaholic.
But, baby, if your hair wasn't relaxed and, like, your aunt or somebody was combing your hair, oh, your hair's so nappy. Like, I mean, these are the things that bred some insecurities in me when I was a younger child.
I wouldn't dare wear my hair like this in school.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't dare have my hair like this. I wouldn't, girl, give me that just for me perm with that tape in it.
Right, baby. Slick back.
Super relaxed me.
Yeah.
Right.
Super, because I had really, really coarse hair.
Yes.
It was really coarse. And now, as an adult, I love my coarse hair. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Sis ain't bald now.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, sis ain't bald.
She wear wigs, but baby, she has hair.
Okay.
And then, like, my parents were older, and I know I'm kind of staying in this moment, but y'all, this is when insecurities begin. My parents were older, so, like, fashion and dressing and things like that, like, that didn't pop out for me until high school. You know what I'm saying? When I could pay for my own things, and I kind of had a choice in the matter. My parents were like, you got clean clothes.
You good.
You know what I'm saying?
You good.
So,
they gave you the basics, and that was enough.
They did what they could do.
Right.
And this is my last one. Like, when I was little, big lips, you know how... Maybe Kylie Jenner wants these. But anyway, I'm not coming to Kylie. When you were little, people picked on you for things like that. Big lips, big nose. Like, we didn't, back in the early 80s, 90s, we didn't celebrate our natural beauty like we've embraced it
took
now.
for a European woman to come out to make me feel better about myself with my lips. I didn't even know if this was real, but I wanted a lip reduction.
Yeah. Really?
At the age
lips are beautiful.
Thank you,
Lord.
But at that time, I used to get picked at so bad about my lips. They called them rubber boots. They called them soup coolers. They did all those things, and it's just like...
And you know what? They didn't even know they was hating. It was little haters.
They didn't even know.
But they didn't know they was hating, and they didn't know that this was going to be the norm. And then I feel like Angelina Jolie brought me out.
Baby, she did.
And for a European or whatever descent that she is to bring me out, I don't feel good about that because I brought me out.
Right. And the thing about it is, it just shows how far we have to go.
Yeah.
And how far we've come.
Right.
Because those were things that bred insecurities in me as a child. But little Tish, you the ball girl.
Yeah, and still is. And don't play with
Can
it.
I ask you a question before we get into other things?
Yeah,
like I know you talked about your adoption. Did that bring any kind of insecurities?
Once I found out it did, because of the way I found out.
The little girl, the little neighbor. Yeah.
Anyway, but to be told in that way, and then I think that, and I love my parents, and they are amazing parents, but I would lie. Oh, I never said this out loud.
Oh.
I would lie and say they were my grandparents because they were older.
Was that after she told you?
In school, yeah. It was after I knew, or sometimes they'd be like, is that your grandma? And I'd be like, yeah. And then now I see now that, you know, it's a blessing to have parents that care for you, that love for you, and that were amazing like my parents were. But as a child, some children are cruel and they pick on you everything. So there were times when I just played like they were my grandparents because they were older.
I knew you was gonna tell us that today. Yeah, that, whoa.
Yeah.
How you feel?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good because I'm strong.
Yeah.
And love made me such a better person. And I am so grateful for them even now. Mm-hmm. They made me. I thank God to be the person I am because of who they were.
Yes.
I love it.
You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for
Yes,
y'all to go.
Shouts out to y'all.
Yes, shouts out, Mom and Dad. Yes.
My insecurities came in high school.
High school,
y'all know I was dreading this connection because people may have a different story of high school for us. I was funny, I was outgoing, I was all those things, but I was never the chosen one.
Yeah.
They was always going after the athletic girls, the cheerleaders. But I just feel like I was not that girl that people were eyeing for. Like, I don't know if it's because the aura of me, but I felt like nobody had a crush on me. Yeah. I didn't have a boyfriend. All my friends had boyfriends and people that was calling them. I didn't have that. I had the bifocals, Medicaid glasses, and you know, the big lips that you spoke of. I felt very insecure that nobody asked me out to prom. None of those things. But I did have a boyfriend, duh. I mean, he was from Baltimore, so it wasn't even nobody in the surrounding counties. And then I felt weird after I started changing in high school into a young woman and got my eyebrows arched from the best gay. It was a gay man who brought me out, and she was like, "We gonna snatch you together." It was my 8th grade summer.
Yeah.
My auntie said, "I'm so sick of this," because I was hairy. I'm very hairy. My arms are hairy. My legs, I have something called strawberry legs that I was very insecure about. Meaning that I have thick follicles. Yeah. And I'm lighter complexion, so you can see my strawberry legs. And when she took me to this beautician, I'm gonna call his name Mr. Ronnie because I'm gonna give him his flowers because he showed made me into a woman. He just took my eyebrows to another level. And 9th grade year when I came back to school, it's just, although I still had the Medicaid classes, I just felt better about myself. I started getting compliments and stuff like that. And then 11th grade year, I started getting the accolades a little bit. But what happened with that was the females didn't take too kind to
me. That because that was used to you being in the background.
You were still in the shine.
That was used to me being way back there. And then whenever it was 12th grade year, it's just like, who she thinks she is? Or she thinks she's better than everybody. And blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm just getting used to this cuteness. I'm just getting used. Let me be great. And they didn't understand, like, to them, they may say, like, oh, that shit was popular. She had this and she had that. But I really didn't because everybody else got, you know, the dates, and I really felt bad growing up in school. I was funny girl or whatever, but the glasses and the hairness and whatever, but I love who I am today from that.
And I want to touch on what insecurity really is, just a lack of confidence or uncertainty.
Yeah, that's really big on uncertainty.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I was very uncertain about myself.
What you be?
What you got, B?
Ooh, y'all. Okay, y'all. I'm finna take y'all somewhere with this one, y'all. I'm finna take y'all. So, my insecurities didn't stem from childhood. Now I did face adversities in high school, and honestly, high school is a era in my life that is unspoken. I don't like to go back to that place. We'll wind down about that.
Yeah,
we'll wind down about that.
Meet us on Wednesday.
Meet us on Wednesday. All right. But so my insecurities, I was very secure with myself in high school. Even when I joined the military,
you was that girl.
I was very secure with who I was.
That's right.
What I will say is I was still am pigeon-toed, gout mouth, you know, and that wasn't the thing. Having a gout and being pigeon-toed, it was you walk funny, you got them big, you know, big ass teeth, and you know, a big old gout. You look like you missing teeth, but whatever, that's in now, baby.
People have
tell you something about this walk, baby. Yeah,
it's he like it.
Yeah,
he like it,
and do. Okay, so but my insecurities came from being an adult. I had a really bad breakup. Like that was my first heartbreak ever. Like I was sick, like what? Sick.
Right.
Been there.
Yes. So we had a breakup, and the person that was chosen after me for his life was the total opposite of me. Thick. I'm talking about IG model.
Bada bing,
Bada bing, bada boom, just hourglass. You know, the hair, the just IG model, the look, the hair, the everything, and I started questioning myself. I was like, if in all these years, he told me he likes natural hair, loves my walk, loves my gap, loves all these things about me. How did this shift happen? So I got to the point to where I started wearing weave. I started trying to gain weight. I just was very insecure about myself. I thought I was too small. I thought I needed to get my breasts done because I'm small. I'm very itty bitty committee, and it's okay now.
Right.
But I went through a really tough time. That was many years ago.
Right.
And, now as an adult, I had to go through all of those things. I'm very secure with myself. I am small, and I know a lot of women, want to be, smaller.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, but I want to say this, though. I just wish every, woman, large or however, you are so beautiful to me.
Yes, you are.
When I look at you all, I'm like, oh my God, sis is banging. Like,
and if I could give you a piece of my weight,
come on.
See how simplistic my voice is right now? If I can give you a piece of my weight, I will give it to you.
But it's just like, I hear women with rolls and stuff like, oh, I want to lose it. And I'm like, but your roll looks so good on you.
With butter, I'm good on the roll.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have to love yourself in all stages
you are,
of where you are. Because I'm dealing with a different body. I'm dealing with a postpartum body that I'm not used to. Because she was giving Fenty XXX last year, but this year it's giving 2X, 3XL. It's a different X now.
But it looks
so baby, it's
good.
Yes, but we need to acknowledge that just what's good for other people that look at you is not good for me. So when I look in that mirror, I see things that I don't like where somebody else feel like I want that or it looks beautiful on you.
The same, because when I look in the mirror, I see just straight up and down. Like
I don't see that because when she turn around, baby, it's a caboose.
That is buckets. But anyway, I think too that when you focus, when women look at ourselves, we're looking for that thing. We're looking for that thing that we don't love, and it should be the opposite. We should be focusing on what we do love.
Right.
Because, baby, our skin is glowing.
It is glowing, yes.
This skin is glowing.
Yes. Okay. And I want to say this. This is my first time I'm on camera. I have no makeup on. I have no lash on.
Yes.
Just
B.
D. That's it. Riri.
Riri and B&B on Reason. Right. Period.
And Shardy.
Yeah.
Shardy. Okay.
I want to talk about, I know we talked about physical insecurities, but there are other areas that you can have insecurities. And for me, one of mine was family. And the reason that it was my own lack of confidence and choices that I made that made me be at a different place than some people. Maybe I didn't buy the house as soon as someone else. Or maybe I didn't start the career as, you know what I'm saying? And it was really me comparing myself when I should have just been staying my course.
Stay your course, yeah.
So in families, there are other things that breed insecurity. And that might not be somebody else's situation. And let's be clear, I am very proud of my family and their success and who they are. I don't want to take the light off that, but it made me lose confidence in myself because I was trying to compare myself to them.
What I want to say, because I want to touch on family with you. This is a very hard topic for me to talk about because it's open and family is watching. But hey, this is my story.
Right.
I dealt with favoritism.
Simple as that.
I did. Now it may not be how it was happening. May not the other person may not think that it was happening, but it wasn't. And that's why with that, I always tried to be ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I always tried to make sure I was doing something.
Right.
Because it was almost like sometimes, so I didn't grow up with my dad. I just grew up with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just grew up with my mom.
It's okay, boo.
Breathe. It's okay, sis.
And there were just things where I'd be like, why my mama don't do this with me? Or, you know, Mom, look at me.
Mm-hmm.
So I just always tried to do more. I just, you know, I went back to school. I just wanted to do more just so that my mom would just, you know, see.
You want somebody to be proud of you.
Yeah, and I can
you.
say that. I can say that my mom is very proud of me. I do want to say that my mom is.
Mm-hmm.
But also dealing with favoritism and dealing with depression at the same time, I believe that there were times where I may have slighted my mom because I needed more for her because I was in a very depressing state. So I don't think that maybe at the time she really knew what to give to me because I was very, you know, standoffish. Because I was in an insecure stage. I was in a self-sabotaging stage. So I couldn't be receptive to what she was trying to do. And maybe I pushed her off. I'm not sure, but
I think that as parents, too, sometimes knowing exactly what your kid needs, and that's why communication
Very
is
important.
so
Very
important,
important.
because I want to love my kids the way they need. Oftentimes parents, and especially in the oldest, you strong, you got it, you know what I'm saying, you like me, you can handle it, when we need to love on our older kids too and give them that. And you struck a chord with me, and I really probably need to have a conversation with my son because I'm a softer, more nurturing, more available mom to my younger kids. And we were tough, we were grinding, we had to get it.
Right.
And maybe there is something that he needed. I pray, and I have to say this with y'all and in front of the world, I pray he doesn't feel that way, and if he does, I want to make it right. I want to make it better.
The same with my daughter. I'm glad that you said that because my daughter had to grow up with me. Like, I had my daughter, I was 20.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was outside. I wanted to be outside so bad, and I was.
I was doing that.
Yeah, I was knee deep outside.
Yeah.
And I do sometimes feel like she is my strong child. And wow.
Yeah. You seeing it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you said wow, so I need to know what the wow is.
So the wow comes from, my daughter is getting older, and it's just some things that, I was just thinking like, no, my baby need me.
She still needs you.
Yeah, she does need me.
Me.
No, you're good. No, you're okay, sis. She does need me, and like I said, I do feel like she is my stronger child because I can go to her, hey, I need this, and this, and then like even with school, you know, she struggled this year, and I didn't know how to help her. I honestly, I didn't know. I didn't know, and I need to talk to her.
And that's okay. What the beauty of this is, we get to have these aha moments.
Yeah, I really just had one. I can't believe this. That was not even intended. I didn't even write this down in my sis journal.
It's okay. And it's okay.
Same, y'all. Excuse me, sis is getting over a little service color.
Me
as
too.
well.
Me too. All is well.
All
It
is well.
is. And did we touch on self-sabotage?
Let's
No,
talk
we
about
haven't yet.
self-sabotage because
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that we could conquer with that.
For me, what self-sabotage looks like, okay, go there. Isolation. When I'm isolating myself, that's a self-sabotage because what I need to know are there are some people that want to help me. There are some people that want to be there. There are some people that aren't judging me.
It's heavy.
But I isolate and really just allowing fear to combat. And I know they should have been like walking with me through this to combat my confidence, but I'm breaking up with fear.
Yes.
I'm marrying my faith because
Yes.
there are so
Yes.
many things that procrastination, you know what I'm saying, just getting in my head about things that I should have done that I didn't. And those were moments of self-sabotage. I could be so much further along, or I could have so many more things that I've done, but...
See, I'm hitting on where you are right now.
Yeah,
where
me
I'm
too.
isolation. Like, I stopped posting on social media. I know it's people that want the best for me genuinely.
Yeah.
But the hurt that I
Genuinely.
feel in my spirit and my heart right now, I didn't want nobody seeing what I have going on. I don't want nobody looking at me. I don't want nobody being able to analyze me. Because I feel like since childhood, I've been analyzed. Like, Daisha should act this way. And she shouldn't get mad. She can't get upset. She can't feel what I feel because she Daisha. She's always good. She's always right. And it scares me because I hide myself from the world now. I hide myself from my family now. I hide myself from ex-friends, future friends. As far as sabotaging myself, my mind is reckless. My mind is so reckless. I'm battling with my young self.
Yeah.
I'm battling with Nuck if you bug.
Come on. It's that balance we trying to create.
I'm battling with that. I'm really battling
release
with that.
who we were and become who we are. And I just want to say something. Like, we've said this so many times. Like, B operates in giving ourselves grace. It's so easy for me to give my sis grace, give my kids grace, give my family grace,
friends grace.
But why don't we
grace.
do it to ourselves?
I'm horrible with giving myself grace, especially like what Day just said about just being reckless, because I know how reckless it can get.
Yeah.
I know how reckless it can get.
Yeah.
Baby,
this fro get longer, baby.
You got it.
You can tie it up.
Yes, I'm a you got it type of person because I just can't. I know where I can go. I can go home or to jail. It's one of the two. And because I don't, I don't. Yeah, I mean, this orange look nice on me.
Yeah, right.
I don't want no jumpsuit.
No.
But with self-sabotage, what I can say, it can really piggyback off of what you said. Just certain tasks and certain assignments that have been given to me, and I know that they're ordained for me. Yeah. I talk myself out of it. Like, you sure, God? Like, can I do this? Like, am I fully equipped for this?
Right.
Like, and then I'm like, okay, you know what? No, I can't do this. And then I start to cower down. And this assignment that I've been given to carry out in the upcoming months, I cannot fail.
Yeah.
And I just have to continue to speak life in myself. I had to revamp my circle. My mom even told me, she said, Bianca, you going in a different direction. You have to get different friends. You can't keep the same friends that you have.
And it's scary.
That is scary. But I will say, Big Sis introduced me to one of her friends that really helped me, you know, on this path. And I was like, you know what? I see what my mom was saying. I need people to speak life into me
Big
right
Sis
now.
gave you an alley-oop. That's what I told her. Like,
yes. She did. And it just, I mean, like, so it gave me a little bit more courage. But what I have found is you can't talk to everybody about your blessing.
Oh my God.
I spoke to someone about what the field that I was entering, and I gave some background on it, and that person was like, "Oh,
right,
right," and it played on me,
right.
Even though I'm getting all this positivity, it was that one negative.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
And I was about to say, you ain't gotta worry about me, but I ain't gonna say that because I'm pressing. I'm pressing. I'm gonna stick with this. And I know that for me, like I said, I've talked myself I've self-sabotaged myself in relationships. I've been insecure in relationships to where it was very detrimental for the relationship. It was toxic. And toxic equals toxic. It's not our color. Toxic is not our color.
It don't look good on me.
No,
not me
toxic doesn't. But then it did. Now it don't.
It don't look good on me.
It doesn't.
It ain't my best look.
No,
I had toxic trait in relationships and friendships. But
was it from insecurities too?
It's a lot of things with insecurities.
Okay.
I think my ex made me very insecure because he was a hoe. Let's go ahead and call it what it is. He was a man. He was slutted out.
And if he watching, still is.
Yeah, he slutted out still.
Okay.
But the thing about it is, I wasn't for him, and I was trying to make it fit, and it wasn't fitting. So I moved back to Georgia. That's how I came into Atlanta, Georgia. I've been here for 13 years, and I never had a problem with starting over.
Yeah, we wasn't fooled in. So.
Yeah, I was never fear on starting a new career. I never had fear on those things. My fear was changing as a person and people not accepting it.
But since you touched on something that I have to even speak on that brought insecurities in my marriage, like previous relationships where I was cheated on, maybe bring insecurities into my marriage. Now, let's be clear. My baby makes me feel like the most beautiful girl in the world.
That's how it should be.
But at the same time, it would make me think anytime a beautiful woman walked by, was he looking for her or checking for her? And he wasn't, because he got the baddest. But it made me bring insecurities into my marriage, and he has done an excellent job of assuring and reassuring me.
But we deserve those relationships and we deserve those marriages because we've been through so much turmoil with a man or a friend. Like a good person does deserve quality friends. A good person does deserve a quality man or woman. And you need to know that you deserve that. Although breaking away from it is hard and it's very combative with yourself, but you have to know that the greater good is around the corner and everything works for the good.
Absolutely.
It really does.
Yep.
Go ahead, sis.
No,
Go ahead. I just, this is my last, and I'm saying these all out loud today, getting them out, because that's the past.
Right.
I have to get past that. I've had insecurities even in my profession. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a hard worker. Like, I got that ethic. I got the logistics. I bring a lot to the table. But I've been dismissed. I mean, I got a bachelor's degree. Sis, got a little college education. Just a little bit. But sometimes people with higher titles and higher credentials can't even hear you. Based on just that thing. And I allowed it to kind of make me shrink previously, because now I know who I am. If I'm the least educated in the room, I'm still the bomb. If I don't have the most money in the room, I'm still blessed. If I'm not the prettiest in the room, I still
is a baddie.
Baby, let's be clear.
Crystal.
And the thing
Come on, Crystal.
While we have spoke openly about our insecurities, I love the place that we are in and that we are growing to, and that's embracing and embodying who we are.
And I'm gonna be honest real quick. I don't know who I am yet. And
becoming.
I'm becoming, but every day is a different day for me. Every week is a different challenge. I love the fact that I'm in my grownness. To get to knowing myself, because I still battle with my old self, and that's my insecurities. That's also my self-sabotage, because I don't like nobody trying me. I don't like nobody trying what I've done in my life. I don't like nobody trying my accolades. I don't like nobody trying who I'm trying to be. And it does something to the insecurity of that child not being like...
Because you work hard for what you have. So when you challenge that, it's almost like you're trying to take me back to the place that I've grown from.
And you taking my accolades away from me.
It's like, why do you want to see me in this state? And then, like, even what you said, sis, I've been in a workplace like that where I did not have a degree. And it was other people that were just, over me that just made me feel small.
You like,
and I was like, wait a minute, I ain't small. Ain't nothing small about me. But I used that as motivation. Like, I was like, let me get back in this classroom. And sis is in school right now for her master's. Don't play with me, play with your children. Because I just got tired of feeling like I was less than in that environment. Like,
but it made you grow.
But it did make me grow. I hate that it made me grow in that way, because see, I still be want to check for them, but I'm not.
I don't want to grow in spitefulness, but can I be honest real quick though, y'all?
Be honest.
And it's gonna sound so bad. It's gonna sound so mean, girl. I'm so vengeful right now. I'm so vengeful, and the reason why I'm vengeful because a lot of people call me out on certain things. I mean, I'm gonna put it like it's some conversations that have been had where I was belittled when they didn't know what was going on, and belittled as in oh you still renting. And I'm thinking like most of the world is still renting that.
But sis, it's millionaires that rent. And the thing about it, you're not vengeful. You're just saying put some respect on my name.
Put a lot of it.
God fights our battles and he got hands.
I know it's not a cane for me.
But guess what?
It don't come from my sis.
Ever.
For me. Ever.
But the thing about this now, sis has a mortgage and a rent. So let's talk about it.
Right.
You know? But I know that we want to cover up the vengefulness and the spitefulness, and I'm only human, and I have to be honest with myself.
Yeah,
and I have to be honest with everybody.
Yeah.
Like, bitch is on a villain streak right now, because I feel like, not that I'm trying to show anybody what's up, but I do want those folks that talk bad about me and lied on me and betrayed me, I want them to feel it the most.
But you know what, though?
I hate that.
But the thing is, life will make them feel it. You can call it what you want. You can call it karma if she got everybody's address. You can call it God because he said vengeance is his. You can call it whatever it is. You reap what you sow.
Yeah.
And when people treat people wrong, when they mistreat people, when they don't do right by people, no good comes from
And this
that.
is my first time letting the Lord handle my life.
But you know what? Can I
want it to
say
be a light
something
work.
too, real quick? Like, one thing that resonates with me, that keeps me pressing, and just, he prepares a table
in the presence of my
Girl, my
enemies.
table don't even fold no more.
and
It
it's
ain't
just
from-
like, and my table expands on both sides.
Yes.
So it's, you know, he prepares a table, and just even in just saying, I got goosebumps right now. He prepares a table, so I don't have to just. Everybody that has slighted me, that has made me feel less than, and all that stuff. You gonna get this.
You gonna
You gonna
thing
see
is-
all of this.
Yes, and
Glory,
the thing is,
beauty,
I had to sit up.
success.
I had to
Sit
sit
up.
I don't even have to say it. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
gonna see it.
you gonna see it. Like, I walk better. I talk better. Like, my confidence
The
is
glow
on.
is
The glow is banging. My confidence is on 1,000. So, you know, yes, I'm exiting a marriage. Praise the Lord. But what I will say in that aspect is, you know, the next person I come in contact with, whether it be in a romantic relationship or whether it be with a friend, you're getting a different version of me.
Very much.
You're getting a version of me that is very, very confident and very secure with who she is. Like, you know, like I said, you know, there were times like, okay, with my skin, I have very, very bad acne. I have a bacteria infection on my face that I got when I was in Iraq. It was
Sis, can't too many people say that.
Because they
From
never been.
Iraq.
Have you been? Because I have.
Sorry.
So it did come from Iraq. There is no cure for it. So basically, stress, foods, any caffeine, anything will bring about big boils in my face, and it takes a while for them to subside. And when they do subside, it leaves a scar. So that was very hard for me to try to present myself. It was hard for me to date, even when that, because I would have flare-ups all the time. And I would use filters, but now I don't be using filters.
I don't like filters no more.
I do sometimes when I want to put a little to it.
Yeah.
But, you know, a little shake to that.
I edit, but I don't do all of that. But can I say
Nothing wrong with filters.
Listen, sis is vain, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to nobody. I want to look my best. I want to feel because if I look good, I feel good,
Very
and if
much.
I feel good, I speak well, and I feel different about myself when I look good.
And I want to touch on what we all did today. We showed up with no makeup. I have my arms out. I have thick arms. This is something that I'm beginning to celebrate everything about me because what God made is good and it's very good.
It is.
Now, sis showed up with a little makeup, but I'll take it off for y'all.
But no, wear your glasses because
My glasses, because I had Medicaid. Anyways, Medicaid glasses in 9th grade. And no shade, because Medicaid paid away, baby, because a baby can see. She can see. But you can see, pictures. Maybe we have some pictures after this. I don't know. Where my glasses it wasn't in at that time. We were 4 eyes. And you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't hot at that time. But now, baby, she'll give you a good glass.
Yes. So I want to do something, I want to do something for you guys.
Okay.
So y'all hold on. What do you see?
Oh, I see these thick arms. I see a crooked smile. I see fear trying to consume me. I see discomfort.
I see resilience.
I definitely see resilience. I see a stallion. I see a beautiful, black, educated, well-educated woman.
I see pressure.
Yes, it is giving pressure.
Yeah.
And don't play with my sis. Never.
I see fashion.
I definitely see
I
fashion.
see love. I see God.
Oh,
I do see
your
him on
spirit
you.
is so bright, sis. It's beautiful, and your spirit is infectious. it's very infectious. Everybody that is around you will feel you, will sense you, will resonate with you.
I see prosperity.
Yes. I see teacher.
Yes, that's what's up. I do see those things. What do you see?
Okay. I see a very small, petite person, like a tree stick, branch. I see blemishes. I see a bit of intimidation with a position that I have not encountered and will be carrying out.
I see strength. I see courage. I see greatness.
Yes, I see poise.
I see the standard.
I see thickness.
And I see glow, radiance, beauty. I see you be.
And I see you in charge. Period.
I see you, sis.
We see you for real.
Okay, y'all,
That's enough.
what do
What do
you
you
see?
I see out of shape. I see broken. I see postpartum. I see. I'm just insecure.
I see authentic.
I see healed. I
Yes.
see delivered.
I see set free.
I see sexy.
Very,
I
very
see
sexy. Yes.
Amazing.
I see gorgeous. I see beauty queen. I see just a beautiful soul. I
see the light in the room. I see people drawn to you. I see a mother. I see.
And it's so sad that I don't see that.
But you
I see legacy.
Ooh. Yes. And your smile is absolutely gorgeous and can brighten up any room that you're in. That's what I see.
I see myself.
Ooh.
Well, I got me in this. Oh my God.
All right, y'all. How y'all feel?
Ooh, I feel a lot of things.
Right. Baby, that mirror.
Get a mirror. Get in there. Speak life to yourself. Be you.
Yeah.
Just be you. Get you a mirror. Get in there and say all things that how you feel currently, and just remember the things that we spoke about to each other. I want to go ahead and go into taking ownership. If you had any insecurities in your life, y'all know I take ownership and everything. If you had any insecurities in your life, that is okay. We want you to press.
Yes.
We want you to move forward. And we want you to accept exactly where it is right now in your life. And we want you to grow in that. I think that you are beautiful. I think that you are dominant. And I think that you are filled with so much grace. Give yourself more grace. Yes.
I feel empowered. And I know we talked about this. Our word for the week is strong. Unapologetic. Sis,
Yes.
from here on out, from today, from right now,
Apologizing for yourself.
be unapologetically you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be
Yes.
inspired in every area. You can do it. You are enough. You got this.
Yeah.
You
got
are that deal, sis.
And choose yourself with this mirror. Like, go in this mirror and say, this is who I am. This is how I come. This is where I'm starting. This is where I'm going to end. Take the criticism. Take the accolades. Take the celebration. Take it all in and build a better you.
Yes.
And that's what's up.
And that's what's up, sis. We hope that you guys loved our connection. Connection 6. Y'all, it was lit, wasn't it?
It was so lit. So we want y'all to click,
subscribe,
and share
on YouTube,
Yes.
social media, Facebook. Just get the word out there for us, and we're just trying to inspire sisters while we're inspiring ourselves.
Right. Also, at the same time, meet us on Wednesday when we wind down about this thing.
Baby, it goes down on the wind
it goes down on the Wednesday.
Yes.
Yes, bring your insecurities with you to
Please.
Wind Down Wednesday and let us gather you up.
We gonna gather you up
Man,
in a
listen,
good
weather.
y'all know we got a sis topic, right?
Yes.
So don't forget to email us at whatsupsis22@gmail.com.
Yes.
Let us know what anything you want to bring to the table, anything you want to discuss, whatever have you. We want to bring it up on our last, not even our last, what we'll
We
call
got
it.
something special for y'all.
We did got something
Sensational, sis-tastic
Yes.
connection
Yes.
on our last connection on our first season that we're going to read your emails out and we're going to discuss it at Sis Topics.
Yes, and you can be anonymous. And also, you guys, after y'all join us on Wednesday for Wind Down, we got something special for y'all for Father's Day, y'all. We can't wait to celebrate our men. We are so excited, you guys. So listen, that's what's up, sis.
What's up?